Hello everyone, and welcome to the 10th video to Christmas.
Today we have a very special tasting video for you.
Yes, but we have a big question to ask you guys as well.
Are you savory?
Or are you sweet?
We're going to be looking at our sweet and savory top 10 treats for Christmas.
I am Peter.
And I am Kelly, and this is our four-legged companion Maya.
We are a couple from Edmonton, Alberta,
And we are here to share some authentic tales of our married life together
as we strive to honor God through the trials and the triumphs
and deepen our relationship with one another along the way. So, 10th on our list are sugar cookies, the classic Christmas treat. These are not homemade, confession, but they're serving as our model for sugar cookies. So a little bit of trivia behind sugar cookies. I imagine like a lot of kids grew up on sugar cookies at Christmas time. My mom had the cookie cutters and we made Christmas trees and candy canes and all kinds of different shaped Christmas cookies, and then of course she made up the yummy icing, and I got to ice them and decorate them, put little eyes and a carrot nose on the snowman cookie and all that jazz. So that is why these made our list, as well as I still enjoy them as adults. Whenever we entertain and we have families over, I like to make sugar cookies so that the kids have something to do while the adults are busy adulting. Yes, yeah. So that's why they made the list.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of sugar cookies, but Kelly does like them, so...
What's mine is yours.
Exactly.
Suck it up.
Sugar cookie. Number 9 on our list is a drink. So this is your typical eggnog, but
not so typical.
Not so typical in that it's, well, homemade for one. Number 2, it's more of a keto eggnog than a regular type of homemade eggnog, just because Kelly and I have followed the keto diet for the past many years.
Not strictly.
No, not strictly. So,
but just low
like
carb.
The flavor.
Yeah, low carb and no sugar.
Yeah, so this eggnog is super simple to make, and basically it's just whipping cream, a little bit of almond milk, some icing sugar sweetener, swerve,
yes,
and some eggs, and mix it up, blend in some, I think it was cinnamon and nutmeg.
Nutmeg, yep.
And put it in the fridge, leave it overnight, and then come back and you have your drink. And one of the big things with eggnog in our house for the Christmas season is it really can't come into our house before December. My daughter and I have been doing this for the past couple of years now anyways, where no eggnog before December, so keep that in mind. But we had to sneak this one in, so if you're watching, young lady, don't close your eyes right now. I should have prefaced that when we started. But this is number 9, so
cheers.
Cheers.
Very nice.
Thanks.
So number 8 on our list is actually something that we typically don't make or buy. We are blessed by one of my best friends. She makes nuts and bolts from scratch and usually gifts them to our kids for Christmas every year. So that's why nuts and bolts is on our list, because we are very blessed to have them come in without.
And what's the key point about this specific dish? It's one of the 2
savory.
Number 7 on our list, good old-fashioned lemon bars. Once again, my daughter and I love lemon. Lemon cookies, lemon pie, lemon
Tarts, bars, cake.
Lemon anything. So it fits perfectly in with Christmas. And even better, this Christmas, because there was a big box of lemon bars at Costco.
First time ever that we saw that.
Yeah. So lemon bars are very sweet. A little bit tart, but not too bad. So it makes it great snack.
So for number 6, we have Nanaimo Bars. Once again, these are not homemade, but I do have a story to tell you about homemade Nanaimo Bars. These are a Costco special for demonstration purposes, but a few years back when Peter and I were doing a strict keto diet, our daughter and I tried to create our keto-friendly Nanaimo bar. So I'll put the recipe in the description or a link to it.
Yeah.
It's far too complicated to tell you. But they turned out pretty well, flavor-wise anyways. They were
Pretty interesting.
visually they were a little bit more like Christmas bark, but that's all good.
Number 5 on the list. After 8, dark mint. They're one of my son's favorite Christmas snacks, and they're small, they're quick to nibble, very nice to eat. I think where we got it from was my mom loved peppermint, chocolate and peppermint and stuff. So, and so it's always around Christmas, and most of the time it's like a midnight snack or any time throughout the day because they're so small, quick. Just a quick little nibble, give you a little perk.
Tide you over.
There you go.
They're our son's favorite and our daughter's least favorite. She does not like anything whatsoever that involves chocolate and mint together.
Together. Yes.
All right, so for number 4, we have ginger cookies. I grew up on ginger snap cookies. They were one of my favorites. And I spoil myself every once in a while with my Starbucks coffee and get myself a ginger coffee because
Ginger cookie.
ginger cookie because they sell them year round. And I just enjoy the soft ones, the soft chewy kind. I'm not a big fan of the harder ginger cookies. So
No, unless you dip it.
unless you're dipping, yes, in milk or coffee or tea, then they're nice.
Number 3 on the list is Lindt Lindor chocolates. And we've been getting Lindors for many years now. And we usually put them in everyone's socks, basically. Just throw a bunch of, yes,
We call them socks.
we call them socks. And so we throw a few into each sock, and it's like a tradition we do with the Lindors. A few years back, Kelly and I got hooked on Lindor chocolates. We found out that they had coffee flavor, and they were the best. But they no longer sell those.
Well, that we know of. We haven't been back to the Lindt store in quite a while,
So usually what we do is we just pick up a box from Costco and separate them that way and go from there and leave them around Christmas Day to nibble on with all the other chocolates and food
and goodies.
Too, so. But then we ran into these.
These are just minis, mini Lindt balls, but they're dark chocolate, which we discovered kind of a year or 2 ago, which was quite nice because it's a little bit more on the keto-friendly side. Not super friendly, but dark chocolate's generally better than milk chocolate, so I tend to indulge in the dark chocolate ones.
Me too.
So number 2, we have chocolate brownies. Again, these are not the homemade ones.
Very good though.
Very good. Just time-wise, didn't have a chance to whip up a batch. Although I will say, the majority of baking with alternative flours and alternative sweeteners when you're trying to go more keto is quite challenging. At least it was for me. But brownies were one of the recipes that I found was quite successful actually. Well, with substituting flour substitutes and sugar substitutes. So I will again link that in the description or somewhere, and you guys can feel free to have a peek if you like.
And the number 1 dish in our countdown, although it's our second savory dish, is spinach dip. Many years ago when Kelly and I were doing keto, we cut out carbs and partly is the bread, so when it comes to a spinach dip, we don't bake in a bun or whatever it is, a great big bun.
Yeah, this recipe is a spinach bake that you do in a bread bun.
Yep.
Bread bowl. There you go.
Yep. Yep.
But we do a casserole dish.
In a casserole dish. So pretty simple. We'll probably link the recipe as well too down below. But it's very yummy, very tasty,
Very rich.
very rich. But one way to get people eating their spinach.
Absolutely.
How can you not love bacon, cheese, and spinach
All mixed together.
in a gooey goodness?
So that's our 10th video till Christmas. 8 sweet,
8 sweet.
2 savory snacks that we like to enjoy at Christmas. Thanks everyone.
Have a good evening.
God bless you.
Bye bye.